आज हम लोग का टॉपिक है रोलिंग कॉन्टैक्ट बियरिंग। हम लोग पिछले वीडियो में स्लाइडिंग कॉन्टैक्ट बियरिंग के बारे में पूरा डिटेल देख चुके हैं। यहाँ पे अभी हम लोग बात करेंगे रोलर। फर्स्ट वन इज दी रोलिंग कॉन्टैक्ट बियरिंग, दैट मीन्स it is also called anti-frictional bearing. This is the ball. These are the standard roller bearing. Its advantages: low starting and running friction, ability to withstand momentary shock load, accuracy of shaft alignment, low cost of maintenance, small dimensions, easy to mount and erect, reliability of service and cleanliness. What are the disadvantages over sliding? More noisy, resistance to shock loading, more initial cost and design of bearing houses. Types of the rolling contact bearing. First one is the ball bearing, that you can see here. Roller bearing, that again roller radial ball bearing, where the load will be radial, and thrust ball bearing. This is the thrust ball bearing. Radial ball bearing, single row deep groove ball bearing. This is the example. This is the groove. This is the total width, that is also denoted by length L. This is the outer ring. This is the corner radius. This is the inner ring. This is the outer ring. These are the soldiers or cage. This is the inner race, outer race. This is called bore or diameter. This is the overall outer radius, sorry, outer race, inner race. मैं आपको दिखाने की कोशिश किया हूं कि इसका सेक्शनल व्यू और डिटेल आप अच्छे से देख सके। दिस इज दी डबल डबल रो रोलर बियरिंग, एंगुलर कॉन्टैक्ट, डबल रो एंड सेल्फ अलाइन. Standard dimension and designation of ball bearing. These are the bearing is designated by the 305, means that bearing is of medium size whose bore is 5 into 5, that is the 25 mm. That is the very important to describe the bearing number. That means if series is 305, that means 3 is for medium and 05 just multiply it by 5, that gives the diameter, this internal diameter. If it is 300, it is minimum, sorry, it is 3, that means medium size, but it is 00, that means 00, that means 10. Thrust ball bearing, this is the example of thrust ball bearing. It may be the single or double thrust bearing. These are the types of the roller bearing: cylindrical roller, spherical roller, like this, needle roller. This is the example of needle roller bearing. Tapered roller bearing. This is the example of tapered roller bearing. Basic static load rating of rolling contact bearing. Load carried by non-rotating bearing called a static load. Static load rating, it is defined as static radial load in case of radial ball bearing, or axial load in case of thrust, which correspond to a total permanent deformation of the ball and the race. At the most heavily stressed contact, maximum deformation may be 0.0001 times the ball diameter. So only it gives long life of the bearing. This is the formula: C nut equal to F nut I Z D square cos alpha. F nut is the factor which depend on the type of bearing. I is the number of rows in the bearing. This is Z, number of ball per row, diameter of the balls, and alpha is the nominal angle of contact. For the radial roller bearing, the same formula, but it comes LE, that is the effective length of the bearing. For thrust ball bearing, F naught Z D square sin alpha at the place of cos, here sin alpha, and I is removed because there will be only one parameter, that is the thrust. Similar formula. Now equivalent load, this is the X naught WR plus Y naught WA. X naught is the load factor for radial and this is the load factor for axial. This is the radial load, this is the axial load. Dynamic load rating, in a previous one was for static load, now for dynamic load, when the bearing, group of bearing is rotating at minimum to maximum RPM. This is the final formula. C equal to FCILE cos alpha to the power 7 by 9 Z to the power 3 by 4 into D to the power 29 127. Basically, you can get this formula from data book also. For different conditions, for ball not larger than 25.4 mm and alpha equal to 90 degree, you will get this formula. Similarly, for another condition, again the basic dynamic axial load rating for single row or in double direction thrust roller bearing. This is the formula FCLE 7.9 Z to the power 3 by 4 into D to the power 29 by 27. This is the two formula. One is for alpha equal to 90 degree, another for alpha not equal to. Now dynamic equivalent load. This is the dynamic equivalent load, that is the X VWR plus Y into WA. V is a rotation factor. It is a rotation factor. X is the factor for radial load. Y is the factor for axial load. So we can get the total load. Another formula for the load rating, L, that is the life, C upon W to the power K into 10 to the power 6, where L is the rating life, C is the basic dynamic load rating, W is the equivalent dynamic load, and K is the factor. Usually 3 for the ball bearing, 10 to the power 10 upon 3 for roller bearing. Thank you very much. Go for the next video. Next video will be on the life of bearing. Subscribe this video and share with your classmates for the better